Hello Hornet fans, thank you for joining us for our Fullerton College men's basketball newsletter. Just wanted to send a quick shout out to a couple guys that have done a lot to help us get this going. First, Tom Burrell, my assistant coach who's been with me since the first week I got the job, has taken the lead on this newsletter and helped us get it going, so I very much appreciate his support. As well as Kirk San Roman, a dear friend of mine from my days at Cal State Fullerton as a player, has been a good friend and good sounding board for me. As I started this job and as I continue in this job, he's been somebody who's connected me to a lot of people in and around Fullerton, and for that I'm very thankful. I appreciate you two guys doing a lot to help us. Without further ado, here's our schedule release. I want to talk about our schedule this year for the 21-22 season. We're excited to get back on the floor. We're excited to get in front of our fans, and let's review some of the games that we're going to be playing this year. First off, we're going to start on November 1st is our first game, a home game versus LA Trade Tech. We're very excited about that game. Very excited to get back on the floor and play a game. It's been a long time coming. Our guys have worked hard to get to this point, and we're excited to get going. Later on in that week, we will be at Santa Monica for a showcase, 2 games on Thursday and Saturday. We know both those games are going to be against quality opponents. We don't know who the 2 opponents are, but we do know that they're going to be tough games. After that, we'll welcome Saracoso at home and then Santa Monica at home. Santa Monica is a team who went to the 2019 Final 8. That's a team that we're looking forward to playing against on our home floor. Hope to see you Hornet fans there. On Thanksgiving weekend, we travel on November 27th to San Diego City College for a big away game. Since 2017, San Diego City and Fullerton are the only 2 teams who have represented Southern California in the state championship game. We've actually played them twice in the playoffs, once in 2017 in the state championship game, and this past season, or 2 years ago, 2019-2020. To be in San Diego on Thanksgiving weekend will be a big time game. That'll be a dogfight, and we are excited about that opponent. The following weekend on December 2nd and December 4th, we will be on the road. First game is at Mount San Jacinto, a team that holds one of the best home court advantages in Southern California. A couple years ago when we won the state championship, we won on the road there in a dogfight. It will be a tough game with a tough crowd that's right behind our bench, heckling our players. We are very much looking forward to that opponent. Following that up, we'll stay out in the desert and we will play College of the Desert on that Saturday, December 4th. We're excited about that opponent as well. Rounding out our pre-conference schedule, we'll be hosting the Fullerton College Classic. This year is being presented by Kodiak Roofing. This year's tournament field will be the best tournament that we've had in my time here. 5 teams in this tournament have played in the Final Four over the last 4 years. Fullerton, San Diego City, Citrus, Chaffey, and the only team representing Northern California, College of Sequoias. Add to that the 2-time defending Pacific Coast Conference champion, Southwestern College, with a new head coach who is a former teammate of mine who will do a great job. And then we add West LA into that tournament as well, who's another perennial contender in Southern California for the Fullerton College Classic. After that, we're going to look getting to Orange Empire Conference play. We know that the Orange Empire Conference is the toughest conference in the state, year in, year out. In the South, 4 of the last 5 number 1 seeded teams heading into the playoffs have been the champions of the Orange Empire Conference. So we know that playing in the Orange Empire Conference prepares us for a long and deep playoff run, and we're excited for that. We also have one more out-of-conference game that we snuck in right between Christmas and New Year's. We'll play Ventura College. Ventura is a perennial top 8 playoff team in the South, a perennial conference champion, and they'll be coming down here right between Christmas and New Year's. We're excited to get that game going. Overall, we're very excited about the opportunity to have a season, first off, and get back to doing what we love to do. And we know that there's going to be challenges to overcome. Our schedule could change here and there due to COVID restrictions. We're focused on trying to get fans in the stands on November 1st for our game. Please keep an eye out on fchornets.com for any information in regards to fans attending games and what the rules will be for those games. And always remember, go Hornets!